Good evening. Protesters at the former Stafford Hospital are preparing for Christmas under canvas as they continue to fight the closure of services. Since July, up to 45 tents have been pitched outside what's now called County Hospital in opposition against moving clinical services to Stoke-on-Trent. Well, our health correspondent, Michele Paduano, is in Stafford for us now. Michele, how would you judge the mood amongst the campaigners there?
Well, see for yourself, it's actually full of good cheer and non-alcoholic at that at the moment. Despite all the decisions actually having already been taken, these campaigners' New Year's resolution is to continue to fight on.
Meet Arthur Nye Watt, named after the NHS founder Nye Bevan. He arrived rather quickly 4 weeks early.
40 minutes after we arrived on the labour ward, he was out in the world, ready. So we think we'd never made it to Stoke. So we definitely would have been stuck on the A34 giving birth in the back of a car. So it's a relief that we were able to give birth in Stafford, but obviously not everyone else is going to have that luxury.
Doctor-led maternity is due to end in Stafford on January the 16th. The campers, who have endured 150 days and sub-zero temperatures, believe they are fighting for the NHS.
It really is a matter of life and death. They're reducing children's services at the hospital. We've got people around here who need a hospital within 15 minutes of their house.
As the camp prepares for Christmas, one hospital insider told me emergency surgery ending in February would leave little more than a minor injuries unit. But the Trust insists critical care will remain in Stafford. No one was available today for interview.
In a statement, University Hospitals North Midlands said the old trust was declared financially unviable. The changes were supported by the Secretary of State for Health. They come with £250 million worth of investments, and larger teams mean better care for the people of Staffordshire.
The hospital wants to put in a temporary car park. It's asked the protesters to leave on New Year's Day. They say they're not budging.
We haven't had an eviction notice as yet. We've had a letter that says that we've got to be off.
But are you going to move?
Well, no, we're not going to move, and you can't use this as a temporary car park.
People are expected here for Christmas dinner, and with the emergency department in Stoke-on-Trent, one of the most stretched in the country, nobody expects this to be their last supper.
Well, University Hospitals North Midlands says it's investing in 150 new beds to sort out those A&E problems there. I'm joined now by Karen Howell from the National Health Action Party, who led the 50,000 strong march here and is now standing for Parliament. First of all, we talk about basically concentrating services makes them better, and that we're in tough times financially. Surely change has to happen.
The NHS, I think you have to realise the NHS has been underfunded and has suffered cuts for the last 2 decades. And I think with the specialisations we do need to that extent, but you do need general services for hospitals and for the provision of good healthcare to a community.
Now, clearly you're a single-issue party. Do people vote for single-issue parties?
Yes, it's not a single-issue party because health actually relates to lots of other areas within health. For example, the austerity measures, the impact on those on people with disabilities. Housing is another factor that's very important. Education. So we're looking at lots of different areas that actually have an impact.
Now, there is this issue about the stressed health economy in this part of the world. They haven't released that report. What do you say about that?
We are actually really concerned. Despite freedom of information requests, this report is not forthcoming. And we think that it's actually going to play a significant part and services must not be transferred.
Thank you. Well, whether it's an issue to do with Cure the NHS, persevering in getting a public inquiry, or these campaigners, one thing's for certain, the people of Stafford simply don't give up.
OK, Michele Paduano, thank you.